James Hunter again, here in New Zion Christian Fellowship, interviewing Mr. David Lowery, Jr., NAACP, President of the NAACP. He's here concerned because he's concerned about the brutality of the City of Calumet Police Department, who shot down Stephon Watts in his home on February 1st, and he's pretty irate about it too. But I'm going to let you speak to him.
First of all, let me give honor to God and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for making it possible to be here. Secondly, I think that it's going to take a lot more irate people, but irate in the right way. We need to start unifying ourselves, the people in the community. We need to start to hold the elected officials accountable, to start making changes within the cities, within the police departments, and all the other entities that discriminate and can cause a problem like this. That's one of the things the NAACP, the Chicago Far South Suburban branch, has been doing since I took the presidency over a year ago. We started doing FOIA requests to all the police departments. We started with racial profiling, getting those numbers. We're looking at the disparity in hiring in the different administration. I think it's odd that we can have a city that is 80 to 90% black and 90% of the administrative and city officials are white. So we need to start addressing that way. And regarding to Stephon Watts, I think what needs to happen right now is that this community needs to have the outrage that it's happening, but it needs to be put in a positive light to where that we're working together, we're making changes, and we're getting all the information that we need to send to the Justice Department so that they can get involved with this. Quite naturally, from my standpoint of view, I used to be Al Sharp, the National Crisis Director, worked with Johnny Cochran, been across the country for Al Sharpton as a National Crisis Director. This is one of the normal things that, like the Illinois State Police, they came back and justified the shooting, like so many others they've done. This is the first wave of trying to really put the water out and put the fire out in the community to make it seem like this child did something wrong. And I think that's ludicrous. But to me, as a civil rights activist, then we have to make noise. We have to be angry. And we have to continue to do the things that's going to make a difference in the community. And we want to make sure that justice is done in this case so we can help this family and help the community.
I tell you, President Lowery, it is so true about what you're saying about, having training for these officers. And I thought I was under the impression that these officers did have training. So, after being called out there before to this home of this autistic kid, they didn't go in there with the type of training that they had. I mean, they had the training to deal with autistic kids and stuff like that. But it seemed like they just went in there to eliminate the kid because they was tired of coming out there. What do you think about that?
Well, basically, your last statement was the correct one. They had been out there and they had been trained. And a lot of times the training that these police officers get is not as in-depth as one would think that it would be. And that's one of the things that we're implementing, to say you need specific training. You need to know how to deal with an autistic child of this nature. And getting back to the question is that if you already know that a child is autistic, you know that this child is stable, you had just been out there December 10th and you tased this child, and you took a steak knife from this child, then you knew coming in on February 1st what you was dealing with. I want to say one other thing too. I want to let everybody know, for the lack of knowledge, people will perish. I'm encouraging people, these brothers here, I encourage people to join the NAACP. Go to our website, that's NAACPCFSSB.org. Join, become an active member. Because you can complain all you want to, but if you don't put no action behind your complaining, then stop complaining.
And that's exactly what a lot of us doing. We are just complaining and not doing anything about it. Is it because we think we really are free, that we really got a fair shake of the pie? I mean,
well, this is what happened to us. In the 70s, black people, the civil rights was coming to a culmination, and we had got a lot of things done. Then, when we were able to chase master out to the suburbs, and we thought we had a few dollars in our pocket, and we thought we could have a nice car in the house and be just like master. Master slipped right back into the city, took the city back over. They started changing laws around us because we didn't have time. We were too busy being the court jesters of the world. Then they changed laws to weaken the black family by draining economics out of the black community. Then making it impossible, along with other issues, that black men didn't finish education and they went to jail. We became a commodity. Our women had to fight to keep our young black men out the jails, and in that process, they didn't raise men. They raised baby boys. So what we have to do as black men now is we have to stand up and we have to be fathers, not to our only child, but to the village, the children, so that they can understand on how to be the man. You know, you can't blame somebody if they don't know how to process the game.
Exactly.
When you get a new game and you get it out the box, you can't win the game until you read the instructions on how to play the game. So once you know how to play the game, you can win the game, and that's through education, going to school, entrepreneurship, and economics. That's what this branch is teaching. That's what we're fighting for, civil rights. And I encourage everybody to join our branch and help us fight.
Praise the Lord. President Lowery, just give that site one more time to the viewing audience.
That site is NAACPCFSSB.org, and the number to be reached, my number, you can reach me, is at 773-998-1207. You can also check us out on Facebook. That's NAACP-CF, Charlie Frank, on Facebook. Befriend us. Look at some of the work we're doing. Intellect Radio show starts Thursday. I'll be talking about these issues, not just talking about them, but bringing solutions to the issues that we face. And I need everybody to listen in, come out, support us, and help us take our community back.
Thank you so much, President
God bless you,
Lowery.
brother.
God bless you.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
All right.